Now, I'd be steering you in the wrong direction if I said all you needed was a plant-based diet. I wish it were that simple. After all, tortilla chips and tequila are plant-based. Now, let me start by saying that eating a whole food plant-based diet can do amazing things for our body, but to look and feel our very best and live as long as possible, it's also important that we go low fat. When it comes to fat loss, there is one study that was conducted by the scientists at the National Institutes of Health that should not be ignored and should have actually been a total game changer. Quite simply, the paper reported that contrary to current belief, restricting fats leads to greater fat loss than restricting carbs. This should be national news. People can greatly improve their health by switching to a plant-based diet, but if we're eating too much fat, you can still have health problems. As we said earlier, diabetes is not caused by high carbs or sugar, rather high fat in our cells that blocks the blood sugars from being absorbed. Yes, saturated fat is a big contributor to this, but so are vegetable oils, I'm afraid. Oils damage the cells that line all of our blood vessels and leads to heart disease. Now, just compare 120 calories of blueberries versus 120 calories of oil. Overall, which one do you think would be more fulfilling? Our goal is to eat foods that offer the most health benefits. So we need to be really picky this way. Oils are dense, fattening calories that clog up our bodies. They also take up very little room in our stomachs. I mean, look at it, so unhappy about this oil. So we can take in a lot of oil before our stomachs feel full and satisfied, which means it's very easy to overeat the foods that contain fat and oils. In fact, those following the standard American diet are typically taking in 35 to 40% of their calories from oils and fats alone. That's a lot of calories from foods that do not contain much nutritional value at all. Biologically, when we eat more fat, you will crave more fat. It just happens naturally. So when we choose low oil, whole plant-based foods, we tend to feel much more satisfied for a fraction of the calories. And those strong urges for those treat foods that contain lots of oils will naturally start to go away with time.